What is up, everyone? Coming at you with another video. This is a spur of the moment video. Kind of something I actually remembered off the top of my head. I was watching Mike and Mike this morning, and I've been listening. I listen to the radio show every morning because I get out at 7 a.m. So there's really nothing else to listen to in the radio, but it's always a good watch. A couple things before I start the video. Well, I got my Twitter account back. Thanks to Desert Eagle. The dude straight trolled EDP on Twitter today, so I just felt like I needed to get mine back. So whoever watches my video and has Twitter, please follow me at Chris DeBeast223. It's a good time. We're gonna have some fun on it. It's gonna be a great time. I actually got this idea for this video through another YouTuber called the Archfiend, and if you don't follow him on YouTube, I highly suggest you do. He has great videos. He's obviously an Eagles fan. Very, very knowledgeable, not only of the Eagles but also of football in general. But he not only talks about sports, he talks about pop culture and politics and movies and whatever honestly comes to his head. But he sticks mostly to the NFL, which I think is awesome. So shout out to him for actually giving me the idea, because he actually reminded me, because I watched it at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's now 10 at night. And I just watched his video. So we're gonna be. I actually want a lot of other people to do this as well. I think all the other guys that watch me on YouTube and do stuff like that, you guys should absolutely do this. But we're gonna be doing the 5 bold predictions of this guy does not know how to drive. We're gonna be doing the 5 bold NFL predictions for the 2016 season, and there's some outrageous ones, and I'm going to honestly just think them off the top of my head. There's a couple I got in mind, but there's a couple that I'm going to have to spur on the moment, so I'm sorry. But I like to have everybody else do it, and then we just compare them by the end of the year. I mean, some of the stuff that the Archfiend said was insane. I mean, a lot of it was actually pretty true, but like I said, what would the first NFL bold prediction be if it had, if it had nothing to do with like leading yards and stuff like that? But my first bold prediction is that Allen Robinson, wide receiver for the Jacksonville Jaguars, will have more receiving yards and a better completion percentage than Antonio Brown. I think Antonio Brown had like 1,500 yards or something last year. I think Allen Robinson wasn't too far behind him, but that's a pretty bold prediction for both. I mean, I think he can absolutely get him on. I think he can get him on the yards, but the completion percentage is where it's going to be tough, and I think that's where my bold prediction is going to make it in. The second prediction is that the New York Jets, Ryan Fitzpatrick, if he gets re-signed or whatever, will have less wins than Geno Smith. Now that's a goddamn stretch if I haven't seen one before. But Geno Smith will have more wins than Ryan Fitzpatrick this year, because the Jets they'll be going through quarterbacks like water. Oh, that's a horrible prediction. That's not going to go over well at all. Oh God. Well, if you think that one was wild, wait till you hear this next one. I'm gonna think off the top of my head. Actually, this one I actually thought of a couple minutes ago. Derrick Henry, the newly running back for the Titans, will have more rushing yards than DeMarco Murray this year. Wow, that's horrible. I think with that solidified line, I mean, the Titans have a great offensive line, and I just don't see DeMarco Murray being the DeMarco Murray of 2 to 3 years ago. And I see Derrick Henry actually having more rushing yards than DeMarco Murray this year. And, oh, God, that's bold. I can't wait to see what everyone says about that one. Let's see. What's that, number 3? Let's see, I got 2 more. Oh, why not do an Eagles one? Because we can. Depending on what Sam Bradford does, which, honestly, I can't wait till he's gone, to be honest with you. But at the start of the 2016 NFL season, which is upon us soon, Chase Daniels will be our starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm okay with that because he knows the offense more than Sam Bradford or Carson Wentz does. That's a bold prediction. A lot of people are going to hate me for that because a lot of people think Chase Daniels is garbage, but hey, he knows the offense. Brock Osweiler didn't have a bad season for, the 3 games he was in. Well, that's a really good bold prediction. I like that prediction, and I can actually see it happening, which is really weird. I got one more. I had one, but I don't know what it was. Oh, yeah, you guys are gonna love that. Oh, all you Patriots fans are gonna hate me right now. I predict for my last final prediction that the Buffalo Bills will win the AFC East this year. I can't even say that one with a straight face. Oh, that's horrible. The Buffalo Bills will win the AFC East this year, and it's only because that if Tom Brady's suspension is upheld, and he is suspended for the first 4 games, because you never know what's really going to happen, but the Patriots fell apart at the end of the season last year, even with Tom Brady, and Tom Brady is the team. I don't care. Gronk is there, Amendola, Edelman, they're all there, but their defense is horrible. And without Tom Brady, you can't win, essentially, for the Patriots. And Garoppolo's gonna have to play the first 4 games. I see them going 1-3, 2-2. There's no way they're going 4-0 the first 4 games. It's just not gonna happen. And I just see it. And the Patriots have steadily declined. Granted, Super Bowls or whatever, but last year they looked horrible at the end of the year. Granted, injuries and everything like that, but the Buffalo Bills will win the AFC East. Mark my words this year. They did a lot of things in the offseason. They got rid of a lot of people, and they've been doing a lot of things. So please tell me what you guys think. And I hope all the guys in the Philly Knights see this, and they and they definitely do their own videos. But on that note, Bird game. Go Philly. Go Philly Knights. And go Birds.